Greetings. My name's Terrence Dingle, and today I'll be presenting on the Intervention Strategies for Domestic Violence Survivor Group. This group is designed to provide a safe space for survivors to heal, rebuild confidence, and gain skills for emotional and physical well-being. My infographic highlights key groups, dynamics, intervention strategies, common issues that may arise, and ethical considerations that social workers must navigate in these sessions. This group is crucial because domestic violence survivors often struggle with trauma, self-blame, and rebuilding their lives. By implementing structured interventions, we can help them process their experience in a supportive and empowering way. Let's go through these infographics together. Explanation of group practices, slide 2. Next slide. What is group practices? Group practices in social work involve structured, facilitated sessions where individuals with shared experiences come together for support. For domestic violence survivors, this setting allows them to heal and develop coping skills with others who understand their journey or their plight. Our group runs for 6 to 8 weeks, covering topics like trauma recovery, safety planning, setting boundaries, and building self-esteem. The sessions provide education, emotional support, and practical tools to help survivors move forward. By offering this group in our agency, social workers can provide trauma-informed care, ensuring survivors receive holistic support while also connecting them to additional resources like legal assistance or crisis intervention if needed. Let's talk about key intervention strategies. Next slide. Intervention strategies. To support survivors effectively, we use several intervention strategies that are research-backed and trauma-informed. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. This helps survivors challenge negative thoughts and reframe self-blame into self-empowerment. Psychoeducation. We educate them on the cycle of abuse, trauma response, and safety planning to help them make informed decisions. Supportive therapy. By fostering peer support, we help survivors regain confidence and feel less isolated. Mindfulness and stress reduction. Techniques like breathing exercises and meditation helps manage anxiety and triggers. Role-playing and skill building. Survivors practice assertiveness, boundary settings, and healthy communication skills to apply in real-life situations. These strategies work together to create a comprehensive support system that empowers survivors and enhances their coping mechanisms. Next, we're going to talk about the microaggressions and how to address them. Next slide. Identifying and addressing microaggressions. In this group, microaggressions, subtle, often unintentional, discriminatory remarks can arise. These can be harmful and re-traumatizing for survivors. Some common microaggressions we might encounter in this group are minimizing experiences, like, "Why didn't you leave sooner?" Stereotyping survivors. "You don't seem like someone who would stay in an abusive relationship." Victim blaming. "You always have seen the warning signs." As facilitators, we must address these microaggressions immediately by educating participants about their impact, redirecting discussions in a productive way, and reinforcing the importance of a non-judgmental space. Next, we're talking about justice in group work. Next slide. Justice in group therapy means ensuring survivors feel safe, heard, and respected, regardless of their background, culture, or personal experiences. We achieve this by upholding confidentiality to build trust, encouraging equitable participation so no one dominates discussion, acknowledging intersectionality, as survivors may face additional challenges based on race, socioeconomic status, or disability. By promoting justice, we create an inclusive and empowering environment that validates all survivor experiences. Next, we're going to talk about group dynamics and problem solving. Next slide. Understanding group dynamics. Group dynamics play a significant role in the success of therapy. Some common dynamics we might see includes trust building versus resistance. Some survivors may struggle to open up. Ice breaking and structured discussions can help ease them out into participation. Dominant versus silent members. Some members may talk more while others stay silent. As facilitators, we encourage balanced participation. Emotional triggers and conflict. Discussions may trigger distress or cause disagreements. We implement de-escalation techniques that create a structured environment where everyone feels safe. Next, let's talk about addressing common issues. Next slide. The 3 common problems and their solutions include emotional overwhelm. We must use grounding exercises and check the individually when needed. We must use grounding exercises and check in individuality when needed. Conflict between members. We set clear group norms and facilitate respectful communications. Disclosure of active danger. If a participant is in immediate danger, we implement safety planning and connect them with resources while maintaining ethical responsibilities. Next, let's talk about ethical decision-making framework. Next slide. Ethical decisions making is essential in domestic violence survivors group because we deal with sensitive information and complex safety concerns. We follow the National Association of Social Work Code of Ethics, which emphasizes confidentiality and privacy. Survivors must feel secure in sharing their experiences and informed consent. Participants understand the purpose, risk, and limits of confidentiality. Duty to warn and safety planning. If a survivor is in immediate risk, we must take appropriate action while maintaining ethical guidelines. A trauma-informed approach ensures that all interventions prioritize the survivor's emotional well-being while balancing ethical responsibilities. Final slide. In conclusion, this is my final thought. In conclusion, this domestic violence survivors group provides structured support, fosters empowerment, and helps participants heal in a safe, inclusive environment. Through effective intervention strategies, careful attention to group dynamics, and ethical decision-making, we ensure that the survivors receive the care and resources they need to move forward. Thank you for your time. I'd be happy to answer any questions.